Good day everyone, and welcome to Learning Disrupted. In this episode, Christopher will share his perspective on building an L&D function that your business can't do without.
Thanks, Charles. This is the first in a short series of videos that look at two key areas: skills for great L&D talent and organizing learning operations. However, to proceed in the what and how, we first have to bust two long-standing myths, which is the focus of this video. The first myth is that experience in a subject matter area is a requirement for a successful L&D professional. I'll tell you right now, falling for this one will limit your potential for success, because you'll be ignoring a large majority of the talent that can take you there. The source of this myth is a foundational misunderstanding of what actually makes an L&D professional successful. Spoiler alert, it's not that they've spent many years in the subject area. In fact, I've sometimes seen an inverse relationship between the two. In reality, an L&D professional's success comes from a set of skills that are subject matter agnostic. Now, I'm not suggesting there's one universal skill set, which I'll talk about later. The point is that the best L&D professionals will excel regardless of the subject matter area. So limiting your talent based on subject matter tenure limits an organization's potential. This myth often surfaces when leaders are hiring for L&D programs or organizations. Since they aren't sure what skills to look for, they fall back on the assumption that someone who's done a specific task before must be better than someone who hasn't, which is a big mistake. Now, I previously mentioned there's not one universal skill set for L&D, and here's why. L&D is a multifaceted operation that requires a variety of skills, which takes us to myth 2. This myth is that L&D professionals thrive and excel in every step of the L&D operation. This myth exists because most people outside of L&D, and even some inside of it, are unaware that a first-class L&D function is run like a mini factory, with employee development being the output. Successfully managing that portfolio requires a series of departments, which all have their own unique set of skills. Once you look at L&D this way, myth 2 becomes a lot easier to abandon. Similar to the way companies structure by function based on the skills required for that function, so should L&D. And because these skills are agnostic to subject matter, structuring your L&D around subject matter doesn't make sense. In fact, it's either massively duplicating your resource requirements or limiting the organization's potential for success. Now, some folks in L&D will jump all over that because they've been part of a traditional structure where they've been managing the whole operation for a subject matter area. I'm not saying you can't do them all, but let's be honest, you don't enjoy or succeed with them all equally. Now, there's a lot more to unpack. But to summarize, building a first-class L&D function requires structuring the work within that function around the operations of L&D, not the subject matter areas. And when building out the talent in that organization, it's important to focus on subject matter agnostic skills, not tenure in a subject matter area. In the next episode, I'll take a deeper dive into the operations of a successful L&D function. Thanks for watching.